Hey Camilo over at AR Roofing Inc. This is Chris with J3 Innovation. Appreciate you accepting my offer and taking time out of your day to watch my video. And I'm sure you're very busy, so let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, we're on the homepage of your site at arroofinginc.com. Gotta say, it's a pretty nice site here, man. Pretty sleek looking. Everything goes well together, and it's just a pretty nice laid out site here. And I gotta say, I got a few suggestions for you though. Number one would be to get your site secured as soon as possible. With your site not being secured, you are getting docked by Google because they take customer information security very seriously. So if that's not taken care of as soon as possible, they will continue to dock you and go as far as even ghosting you from Google search to where nobody will be able to find your site. And that's definitely not what you want, right? So that would be the number one thing I would suggest getting taken care of as soon as possible. Second, you have your phone number here, but it is not clickable. I would suggest implementing this and making it clickable. This will help with accessibility purposes. Google likes to see when they crawl your site that you make it easy for the customer or potential client visiting to get in touch with you, whether it be a phone number click, or also another suggestion would be to have a contact form on your homepage as well, because I see you guys don't have one anywhere here. And also putting a contact form on each and every page of your site. We implement this on every site that we build as well. And that's also for accessibility purposes. Third, I would suggest that you guys take your service tab and make it non-clickable and create a drop-down menu to where you can put all your services there and the customer can just click on whichever one they're looking at or wanting to look at. And that's going to help with navigational purposes and also organization, which you will gain more points from Google from. And that's exactly what you want to do. And you guys have a little bit of content here. You have about 313 words of content, and I use this tool called Word Counter to find that out. So while we're on this subject, let's talk about the main three factors. When you're trying to rank your site and make it beneficial to your business, there are three main factors that go into play, Camilo, and they are content, backlinks, and citations. Content being number one because it is king in the eyes of Google. So you want to have all your ducks in a row, right? And what I mean by that is we found 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the homepage alone, and 500 to 750 words of content on the service pages. It's right around the sweet spot that you want to be targeting when it comes to content in Google. You also want to have top authoritative and quality content so they will even pay you attention and take you seriously. And also you want to be targeting the top buyer intent keywords on your site. Using on-site SEO, that's going to help Google index a lot quicker what each page or section is about. It's also going to help with your authority and ranking a lot better as well. So you also want to be beating out your top competitor in those many factors I just mentioned. And while we're on that subject, let's go check them out and see who they are. As you can see, we're on the search page of Google. Roofing Columbus GA is your top buyer intent keyword. It gets about 250 searches average a month. So that's definitely one of the keywords that you want to be targeting and ranking in the top for. Down here below is the map pack area. This is where all your citations go. We'll speak on that in just a minute, but I want to take you here in the organic section where your content, your backlinks, and all your citations, all main three factors go into play in ranking your site. And as you can see, these are basically directories right here. Home Advisor, Yep, Angie's List. So these guys right here, Superior Roofing, is your number one organic ranking top competitor. So let's check them out. All right. As you can see, we're on Superior Roofing's homepage. And like I suggested to you, they have their phone numbers clickable. And they do have a pretty good amount of content in here. They have about around 1,019. So implementing the content count and they're not really targeting much keywords on their homepage and on their site, as you can see. So implementing that as well and having more authoritative and quality content, it's going to help you start beating these guys out in the content area. And that's exactly what you want to do. And also you see they do have a contact form down here as well. It's another thing that I suggested to you. So doing just the things that I suggested is going to help you beat these guys out. And plus, this is an actual location page, so they are not local. And you being local is going to give you more authority and give you more favor in Google's eyes because they actually give more favor to local companies and websites. So, second factor is backlinks. This is a tool used called Hrefs. It shows behind the scenes the power of your site. As you can see, you have a little bit of trust here. and you have really no power coming in to power it. You have 9 websites that you're sending 12 backlinks to, and you have 17 organic keywords that you are ranking for. It's bringing you 30 searches a month, which is bringing you around a total traffic value of 175, and they get this by seeing what each person looks at on your site, and they get an estimate of what that actually costs. So this would be could be each person and what they find that they the value that they search. So it could be each person times 175, as opposed to your competitor. As you can see, these guys aren't too much more powerful than you guys. You're actually beating them in trust. And this, they only have one website sending back one backlink, and they're targeting 33 organic keywords, which is bringing them 33 searches a month and totaling $224 traffic value. But as I did mention to you before, this is just the back page. This is actual location page. Sorry. So this is not their whole site and all. This is that power coming from that page is being pulled from the actual site. So this is the actual site. And as you can see, they get a pretty good amount of traffic value here. And they got pretty good amount of websites, backlinks, but this is really not what you need to worry about. What we really worry about is the actual page ranking in Columbus, and that is the location page. So we can definitely beat these guys out. What we would do here is a method called copycat, but they don't have enough for us to actually go and research. So what we'd have to do is find better quality backlinks from better quality sites. And I say that because not all backlinks are created equal. So find better quality backlinks from better quality sites, start implementing them to your site to where you start beating these guys out, especially the power that's coming back from the whole site to this page. And you're going to start crushing them in backlinks, and that's going to start help your ranking a lot faster as well. So third but not least is citations. All right. As you can see, this is the map pack right here. This is where all your citations go. Citations is just your name, your address, and your phone number that you implement to as many local directories as you can. And this is going to boost your Google My Business listing like these right here to the top. And of course, you want to be in the top 3. That's ideal because nobody really searches view all, just like they don't go past the second page on Google. So you could have a dead body there, right? Which I hope nobody does, but basically I'm saying is what you don't want to be there, right? So you want to be on the first page and you want to be in the top 3 in the map pack. But of course, everybody wants to be number 1 in the map pack, right? Of course. So how do we do that? Well, copycat method goes with this as well. And we use this tool called WhiteSpark to find that out. So we take WhiteSpark and find out how many citations these guys are getting, where they're getting them from, take those from the same place they're getting theirs, and just like in content and backlink factor, you don't want to be even with them, you don't want to be barely beating them, you want to crush them. So after you got all the citations they have, you go and implement at least 1 to 2 more citation packs. That's really going to strengthen your lead and make it really hard for these guys to catch up, and that's exactly what you want to do. So once you're beating them in content, backlink, and citation factor, you're going to see your site become 10 times much more beneficial to you and your business. And I hope this wasn't too much information, Camilo. And if you want to go further with us and speak with us on how we can possibly help you do just what we shown you in this video, then here is my information for you to do so. All right. So here we are on my information page. This is my web address. If you want to go check out my site, if you please, here's my email address where I'll be sending this link through, so you can contact me back there if you choose to. And here's my business phone number if you want to speak to me directly. I appreciate your time and have a blessed and wonderful day.